I'm a 38-year-old divorced mum and I have a 13-year-old son. Now, recently, my son told me he has a girlfriend who is 2 years older than him. Despite having talked to him several times about sex and wait until he's old enough to bear the responsibilities that come with it, I also know that teenage boys have one thing on their mind and don't really give a f what their parents say. Facts. I will do whatever it takes to slow the trajectory of this kid having sex.
Honest opinion, there is nothing on this planet that will stop me. At 13, year 8?
And I'm draws in a 16-year-old.
Are you crazy? Oh, I think, wait, hang on. I'm pretty sure my sister's in year 8.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay, yeah, let's wrap this.
Basically, what they demonstrating is that a single mom can't raise a young man to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the, it talks about the needs of fathers in the children's lives. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what this is just outlining. You know what I mean? The actual need for there to be fathers in the household, pretty much. You know what I mean? There's nothing she can do. She can't slow it down. The only thing she can do is really level with him. But how can you level with somebody when you are not the same? You know what I'm saying? Two males are gonna have more in common when it comes to each other than the mother. You know what I'm saying? So it comes with the territory. But let's move on.
Switch the whole conversation. Now this. What? She's a child. I've just deeped it.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't be getting that British humor, man. They jokes be their own jokes, that just how they talk be funny to me, but
nah, bro. Nah, I'm over it. He's not banging anyone. Raw.
Which is funny because the second they stole those,
this dude's an attorney, right? So he be breaking everything down. And normally he talks about like what you can do when you're dealing with like an accident or something like that, or what is legal and what isn't. But check this out. This was kind of funny.
Phones, a message appeared on the screens telling them the device is being tracked and authorities have been alerted.
Anybody who has an iPhone knows that nobody can really steal nothing that's your Apple product that's Apple related. There's a tracker and everything, but
So then they had to smash all the phones they just stole. But then, Meatball gets a little cocky.
Shorty name is Meatball. Wait till y'all see what Meatball look like.
They either lock me up tonight or it's gonna get lit.
Now, allegedly, the footage she was filming was so insane, she had over 10,000 people watching her live. But you want to know who else
she had that live jumping
was watching her live?
The Popos.
Philadelphia police.
There was a cop watching the live stream.
And they go after her. And eventually they catch up to her.
Yo, what are y'all doing? We don't got nothing to do with this.
Then, of course, here she is getting arrested. And here's her mugshot. But then she gets out on bail. Almost immediately, she gets on live stream and starts talking again.
All that needs to be expunged off my record, bro. Like, what?
Bro, they be wanting the clout so bad, dog. The things they do for clout is crazy. This generation is wild when it comes to the clout. Like, they need the clout. It's crazy.
I'm an innocent person, bro.
And now her
literally saw you on live, stealing the phone, and then on live talk about how innocent you are. This
stories
is crazy.
Everywhere. And so the local news wants to interview her. And her mom, she knows what's up. And she is not having it.
Our attempts to speak with her were cut short by her mom.
Look how shorty built. This is crazy. She got the stomach out. I think she in drawers. This is crazy.
Blackwell's mom did not want her speaking with reporters.
Mom, stop beeping the horn.
Welcome to Ratchet TikTok, y'all. This is it right here. Ratchet TikTok.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm guessing mom knows. Maybe it's time for Meatball to stay silent for a while. Now, did Meatball learn anything from all this? Well, she said
I can't get over shorty name being Meatball, y'all. That's crazy. Meatball.
she regrets it.
I regret.
But she also made her mugshot into her Instagram profile pic. And she's selling it on t-shirts, so she must not feel that bad.
We want to revoke all women's licenses. Have you ever been...
Bro, this is a social experiment, and this shows you that people are so influenced by other people. It's insanity. They'll do so many things just to not stand out, just to, stay in the crowd. It's crazy. They'll go along with some bullshit. That's how you know a lot of this shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of this woke shit bullshit.
Driving like on the highway and like some like person's just some like
That's why people call college an indoctrination camp, because these young minds are so easily influenced. Look at this shit. Just look at it.
It's just like driving like really crazy.
But you said revoke all women's license?
Yeah.
Say less.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I'm actually not kind of mad at that, because women drivers are the worst. Yes, I said it.
So we have a few more. Right here, we want to change the legal age of consent to 15.
Bruh. What's your name?
No, not my name, your name.
This nigga is wild.
We want to remove all women from schools. We feel like they're getting too smart, and we just don't want them in government or politic issues. So yeah, can you just sign here?
I think this is weird.
She's signing it and she doesn't even agree with it. This is craziness. Just how pressured people get, like just peer pressure wise. They'll just.
Anyway, all right. Thank you. We want to change the legal age of consent to 15. So that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Tell me she's not gonna go with it.
I just feel like they should be younger. So yeah, just sign right here.
Are you serious right now, bro?
We want to legalize incest in California. So yeah, we just want to legalize it.
What's the next one?
You don't like this one?
Next one.
Next one? All right.
I mean, dang, bro. At least you got some common sense. Shit.
I got you. All right, so we want to test weapons on homeless people. Oh, no explanation.
The lesser of two evils.
We want to sign up petitions for a really good cause.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to get rid of Make-A-Wish kids. We feel like, why are you laughing? This is serious.
Okay.
Okay, so we feel like they're just getting shit handed to them, and like once they grow up, we want them to be able to earn like their stuff. So yeah, can you just sign your name right here?
Yeah. Wait, I look agree.
So right here, we want to test weapons on homeless people. We feel like they're just the best people to test it on.
What?
So yeah, like AR-15s, Glocks, yeah.
Not find me attractive. Let's just be honest.
I like your.
No, you don't like me, babes. What? Let me be honest with you. Sit down, yeah?
He trying to use reverse psychology. It's a Jedi mind trick because if you tell somebody they don't want something, the likelihood that they would want it because you're telling them they don't want it because they want to feel in control is that they would want it. It's a psychological thing. Some people, you got to be hip on it, man.
You look amazing, but you look so good I wouldn't talk to you.
Why?
Because I just feel you ain't got the time of day for man. Look how you're dressed. Look at me. Look at me.
I actually really like your hoodie.
You don't like it. Look at your bracelet. It's worth more than everything I've got on.
That's game.
You can't judge people like that. That's
Of course
unfair.
I can.
That's unfair.
This is Riz.
You don't like me.
Why?
I can tell. See it in your eyes.
This is next level Riz.
What stuff?
You like a man with a bust down AP.
No. Be nice to go.
But that's life though. Life is tough.
Okay, you asked me what kind of guy I like. I like nice guys. I like someone who's really sweet.
That's bullshit. Never believe that. They do not like nice guys. Women are liars, dog. Do not ever believe no bullshit like that. Whenever she says she like a nice guy, that's a lie.
To me, who I can have a nice. I would love a nice best friend for life.
Oh, she trying to friend zone him. She trying to friend zone him.
Yeah, love meeting you, yeah?
It's over. Yeah, it's over. You know, once she throw the friend zone out, it's over. If a girl try to friend zone you, get up, walk away, dog. It's over. It's game over. Do not be like these simps that will hang around forever in the friend zone, thinking they're gonna get somewhere. Once the friend zone come along, it's over with. He made the right move.
Oh nah. Call the next one, yeah.
Confused.
Do I go now?
Yes, yeah, no hard feelings. Thank you.
My mom's watching.
She tried to friend zone. He made the right move. He knew what time it was. He was trying to Riz it. That was next level Riz. It just didn't work. But that was some next level Riz. You know what I'm saying? That's some G shit. But once she heard the best friend type shit, oh yeah, it's over. Like, get up, leave. It's over. You're done. You're lost.
Is the difference between a woman that wants to be a wife versus a woman that just wants a husband?
Oh, you know what? I think most of us are bred to just want a husband. Whereas to be groomed and trained to be a wife means to understand how to respect masculine energy, how to truly be inside of your feminine, which means trusting the leadership of your partner because feminine chooses certainty. Feminine doesn't choose flow because feminine is flow, right? Feminine energy. When we choose to understand that it is our biggest opportunity to seek out the needs of a man without him expressing them. I think a beautiful opportunity for us to empower that man and ride through the storms. I feel like we live in a weak generation where things get hard and people immediately are like, oh, I quit. This is too hard. And that's like, it's never going to hinder you the result you want. If you keep quitting, to be groomed as a wife means it's compassion, it's longevity. That's where marriage starts. When you get married, you say, I do, it starts. Whereas other people, it's like when you get married, I made it. Oh, you didn't make it. You hate that man. You hate that woman. Y'all can't stand each other. You don't care enough to not disrespect each other or call each other out of your own name. You don't care enough to not want to sleep on opposite sides of the bed when there's a problem. You don't care enough to have the hard conversation so that you can move together more powerfully. That's just to have a husband. But when you want to be a wife, things are different, in my opinion.
no lies told, no lies detected, no lies told. And the crazy part about it is that, especially in our community, the Black community, that's the community I come from, in case you didn't know, especially in our community, there's a lack of masculinity, pretty much operate under a gynocracy, to our own detriment. And so now that we're in a new age where men are starting to speak up, the voice of a man is unfamiliar to women, so they don't know how to acquiesce to that as well, because they've only been talking to themselves. The idea of placating to the emotion versus understanding the facts of reality. And so men provide that. Men provide logic. Men provide structure. Each one of us play different roles, and right now the world is trying to convolute both roles, and so it's causing a lot of disruption. As a wife, a lot of women speak on wanting to be in their soft girl era, more relaxed, but you have to fall under leadership, and no man can make you fall under his leadership or force you to submit. You would have to do it willingly, because if you do it kicking and screaming, there's no point to it. You would have to choose it. And the sad part about it is today, a lot of our women are choosing not to do it and go at it alone, not just to their detriment, but to the detriment of the generation that they're raising.
Understand the frustration of women, because what they're saying is there's not a big pool of good men.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie.
Listen.
What?
There's not a lot of good men who want y'all. There's a lot of good men out there where the good man at? Like they hiding under a rock or in a cave. They everywhere. They at the gas station. They at Costco. They at the bank. They walking right past you, and you don't show up on their radar because of the way you are. They're gonna walk right by you. Your pretty face ain't gonna go too far because everybody's pretty. That's a prerequisite. So if that's all you got to offer, we not looking at you. There's plenty of good men. They just don't want your ass. I ain't never heard no woman say, I know I ain't shit. She'll say, this man ain't shit. He ain't shit. He was bad. He was bad. Every woman think they're a good woman. What makes you a good woman? Who's auditing that you're a good woman? You are auditing yourself. Why don't you ask your exes what they think? Because all your relationships diminished and ended in turmoil. Maybe you're not as good as you really think you are.
This is highlighting something that needs to be said, especially in the community, especially in the dating market. A lot of women never have the opportunity to self-reflect. And because a lot of men lie to women in order to get what they want from a woman, there isn't a balance where the truth is being told. Each person is getting what they want from each other. But it's causing the detriment of the community. It's causing a lot of toxicity to flow. Women never have the opportunity to self-reflect. He said something super positive, or super powerful, shall I say. He said, who's auditing you? You are auditing yourself. So when there's no one on the outside that gives you the audit that you need, you can't have that perspective from an outside perspective that's watching you and telling you what you actually look like, despite what you think that you look like, or better yet, should I say, feel that you look like. And the other thing is that a lot of women don't understand that the attitude that they carry is the for sale sign. And so if your attitude as the for sale sign attracts a certain type of man, then you need to have someone audit you so that you can figure out why you're attracting that man. There's a way to attract the right man if you want to, but there's, at the same time, if you don't have the ability to do the self-work to attract the right man that you want, you always gonna have the typical man that you don't ultimately feel attracted to, who lies to you and say whatever to get in your pants, that comes around you. A lot of women just believe that good men just don't exist, and they never thought about the fact that, number one, you don't see no woman for the most part chasing behind a man. The men have to do the pursuing. If these men are not pursuing you, there's something about your exterior that they can see that they don't want to deal with, and so you're attracting what you're actually giving out, and they never think about it in that perspective. It's a good thing men are talking though. You know what I mean? That brother was spot on.
Men want a traditional woman, but they don't want to be a traditional man. So you want a woman to come home from a job just like you did, clean, cook, do the laundry, take care of the kids, and you guys are both going to work. Do you see how that don't make sense?
No, it doesn't.
You see, this is the perspective of most women, and the crazy part about it is that these are women who are not in long-term relationships, marriages, that have an outward perspective of what a relationship is. But if you understood and was actually in a relationship, you would understand it's not as simple as she's describing it to be. There's a mantra of, modern traditional women or traditional relationships requiring a woman to work and then come home, cook and clean. But if you look at the reality of what a relationship is and what it takes, number one, as a single person, you're going to have to come home and cook and clean anyway. But number two, if you have two people there, it's two people that are supporting each other, right? It's not just on you to have to struggle and suffer. It's two people that are supporting each other. Just like you don't want to live in a dirty house, a man don't want to live in a dirty house. And instead of you having to do all the lifting by yourself, you have a support system. But a lot of modern women are conditioned through feminism to think that it's slavery. And the crazy part about it is that you're doing the same thing that you would be doing regardless. You're gonna have to come home and cook and clean. Somebody's gonna have to cook for your children. You know what I'm saying? It's better to have a man there that's able to support versus you having to do all the heavy lifting by yourself. And they don't even see that perspective. They just believe what they're told.
Does make sense. And yes, I do want you to do that.
Are you delusional?
No.
So you're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work and he's tired.
The crazy part about it is that she's doing all that yelling and shouting and stuff. And this is the example of the traditional modern woman who thinks that she's so right that she can't be quiet enough and feminine enough to listen to what his response is going to be. Because maybe, just maybe, I might have a perspective that you never thought of. Just maybe, you know, but you would have to put down your preconceived notions. You'd have to keep your emotions in check. You would have to lower your tone, and you would have to be quiet to listen to what it is that I have to say so that I can take you into a whole nother paradigm. That way you don't have to continue to make the same mistakes that you've been making all through your 20s and well into your 30s. You can have a paradigm shift and see it from a different angle if you allow it. But that would require, you know, submission. That would require trust. That would require the ability to fall under leadership and structure, you know. But if you're not willing to do that, then you're not willing to, there's no room for you to be able to make the change that's going to be not only positive for your own life, but positive for the person that you're with as well.
When he gets home, a woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
First of all, I just want you to understand that yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's just a sign of frustration and the inability to articulate in a respectful way and make a valid point. It's a sign of low intent.
Listen to her. Okay. And it's a paradigm shift. You would have to be open to it. You have to be open to it. And most modern women are just on a war path. Gotta be open to it.
Intelligence. Your point is invalid, and you sound like the rest of these unwedded women talking about, I'm gonna go to work like you. Do you want me to cook, clean? If that was the case, so what? Yes, you're gonna cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out, he fixing the house, he making sure this. Y'all have different responsibilities and different roles.
And that's the part that they don't think about. The only thing that they think about is, I gotta cook and clean. Yeah, but I gotta take the trash out and cut the grass. You know, we all have different responsibilities when it comes to the house. That's what the teamwork is about. But they can't imagine what it looks like because they're so saddled with the feminist mantra that working with your man, black women especially, working with your man is slavery. And it's actually just a bunch of bullshit just to keep us divided and keep a gender war going.
Modern day women don't even know that they're not fit to be a wife.
And you think I'm not fit to be a wife?
Absolutely not. You're absolutely not fit to be a wife. You actually a spinster. You are destined to be alone. And I don't mean that. I just mean the truth. Shit, fuck it. You are not fit to be a wife. No way. A man would have to come into your life, demand respect from you, you know, like have to force respect out of you before y'all can even start to begin. And it's going to take him, like 10 years to have to work through all the trauma that you've accumulated over time. That is so evident just in this conversation right here. It's crazy because I don't know if dude gonna tell her the truth or not, but he know for a fact that she is not fit to be no wife. Bruh, tell me why the loyalty test going wrong.
Man, this man.
So he didn't.
My dog feel played.
Too, man, like for real, like just what the fuck you doing?
Yeah. Is that your birthday?
He had to call her twice.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna use foot.
Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey baby, I was just calling because I'm kind of hungry and they don't have nothing here. So can you send me some money for some pizza?
I can't believe what you just did.
The nerve of her to ask for some money is crazy.
Me personally, that is disrespectful.
Send you some money for some pizza, huh? That's what you want?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Hey, okay, listen. Hey, dig this, right? Who the think you playing with?
Huh?
Nah. On some real shit. Who the you lost your rabbit ass mind? Who the
Why are you acting like that? What you tripping for? It's just pizza.
Listen, hey. You can't talk and listen at the same time. Who do you think you fucking? You lost your mind. type on ass.
Whoa, hold the fuck up. Who the fuck are you talking to like that? You tripping the
I'm talking, who the fuck I'm on the phone with? I'm talking to you.
Bro, bye. I do not know.
Man, you can't trust these man. Shit crazy, man.
Look, bro, it's all right, bro. Relax, bro. You'll find a better, bro. You need to be dealing with this bullshit, bro.
I ain't gonna deal with this shit, man. This shit is bullshit, man. Look at this lame ass bitch. Man, I'm ready to confront him, man.
Don't waste your energy on it, bro. Let's just wrap this up. Let's go confront her.
Shit, I'm ready with it. Let's do it.
They told that man right, bro. At least he know now. Shit, bro. Imagine him like wasting years of his life marrying this hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine him doing all that, you know, and getting really tied up and having to find out the hard way, you know, years from now. That should be crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, consider it a blessing. That's how I look at it. Consider it a blessing you got to see what was actually happening with this right now. This is craziness.